Welcome back to the Verified Passport Bros channel. All right, we have, as you can tell by the title, the future of OnlyFans and the impact on AI on these 304s. 304s is crazy. You know what? I'm going. There are certain things I learn in life, and I apply those things to other parts of my life. It allows me to not be confused, allows me to give clarity. Because if I learn something in sports, all right, and it's not sports specific, it more than likely can be applied to everything a part of my life. For example, when you're in any competition, the strategy that you use to get to the top cannot be the same strategy that you use to stay at the top. So the things that these 304s did, these OnlyFans girls did to get to the top or to allow feminism, whatever it was done, they did to get where they are, cannot be the things that they do. Allow destructive pass. Cannot be the same things they do to stay on top. You find it in business, you find it in sports, you find it in everywhere. So it's a fact that these 304s, these OnlyFans girls, still doing the same thing they did to get to the top. Is like, yeah, we're winning. I'm going to stay winning and whatever. Like, you need to change your tactic because these AI girl AI software is um is getting there. I might have talked about this in a previous episode, but Sora, you guys heard about Sora? The high definition text to video AI software. Now, I'm gonna imagine this, I'm gonna create a character. First of all, I can use AI to create. If I was a psychopath who wanted to make money, you know what I would do? And I'm pretty sure other people will do this. I'll create an avatar. Let's create an avatar using all the women on the internet, and there's a lot of naked women on the internet, right? And I just get like use AI to get peace, create a own avatar, create my girl, and let's call her submissive Abigail, right? Submissive Abigail. I don't want to use that name. I know too many Abigails. Let's use submissive AI girlfriend or whatever, or submissive OnlyFans, or whatever the case is, right? Now, the average subscription for AI girls for OnlyFans girls is $20 and up, right? It would be so they go out of business if someone's able to use text to video to do the same thing they're doing, right? Because one of the ways that AI software is going to beat these OnlyFans girls is because they're both doing the same thing. They are. They're doing the same thing. The only way, and they ain't gonna do this. The only way real OnlyFans girls can win if they're willing to um go to the like memberships and to the guys who subscribe to them and actually give them the physical touch. And they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that, bro. They ain't gonna do that because their pride is too much. The pride is too much. I'm don't get it wrong, guys. I'm not here like, yeah, these women are losing or women is about to lose. I don't want anyone to lose. It's not. I don't think this whole dating dynamics or this whole sexual marketplace is about who's winning and who's losing. The moment you do that, it becomes anti-constructive. The moment you do that, it becomes anti-progressive. It doesn't become progressive. It becomes like damaging, and then you have to heal. But while one gets damaged, other one heals. While one heals, other one gets damaged. Or why you give? It's like we have like a limited supply of attention, and we have to like, no, I deserve more than that person. If we need to like split it even and just like focus on two groups, we can actually be progressive. And the more that social media divides and segregates male problems, female problems, red pill, feminists, this and that, And of course, me doing this content will also contribute to the problem. But I'm just having fun, to be fair. But I'm just saying, if we actually were serious about this solving the problem, I'm not. I don't give a shit about solving the problem. Not going to lie. Just take out the. It's enter. I saw somebody post something. It's a lot of these issues we have in the dating market. It's not necessarily a woman's thing or a man's thing, or it's not a woman's like doing or woman thing. Like the moment we start to classify something a flaw as the other gender, we add into the problem because that flaw is not based on gender. That flaw is because of human being. It's just that when a woman has that flaw, it looks that way. When men have that flaw, it looks a different way. But we're seeing it only that way and we're isolated that way, we'll call it a woman thing because men wouldn't do that. When a woman has ego and pride, she draws more to herself and she draws attention to herself, she draws things to herself, and no one really benefits. When a guy has ego, he expresses that ego and puts it on everybody. Like ego and pride is expressed differently, but it's not ego is not a man thing, it's not a woman thing, it's a human being thing. A lot of these things that we experience as humans is not necessarily gender specific, it's human specific. And I say that with caution. I don't want OnlyFans girls to, you know, to like suffer and be tight, like to be hated and criticized. Well, I don't want them to be in a position where they hate their lives. Really and truly, I want people to be inspired. I want them to be inspired. I want them to be inspired. I think there was a girl who was a redhead. She became a Christian on OnlyFans. Like shit like that. That's what I want. But I chose violence. I woke up this morning and chose violence. I'm just joking. I'm just having fun here. I'm just having fun. But as I was saying before, back to the main topic. I don't think Sora is the only person that has this ability to take these girls out of business. Because one thing you need to separate, like how will they beat it? Let's talk about that. It's easy. For a 30-minute video would take an OnlyFans girl 2 hours. Because the setup, the makeup, the outfits, the lighting, the whole production. For a 30-minute video, for a nigga behind the screen or for some person behind the screen, go take 2 minutes or a minute or whatever. Because all he has to do is to know prompt engineering and know what's the right prompt to say. Tell the AI or Sora, give me a naked girl in this position for this long, this position for this long, or show her cleavage first and show her nipples next and show her ass next. Shake it for shake it for like 40 seconds. Like woman, you just can't compete with that because the reason you can't compete with that because at the end of the day, they're both what you're providing is media, is content, or like screen porn. It's just on the screen. They're doing the same thing. You are going to be freaked. You are going to be freaked. Like unless you're willing to like sell your like body parts in person and allow other men to have sex with you for a price. And I don't recommend that at all because really and truly you lower your value. So yeah, that's my take on it. That's my really take on it. I really the AI is going to take out a lot of jobs, but also provide others. Um, I I fear the downfall. I back then when I used to be angry with women, not with women on a whole, but just you've been heartbroken before. You've been like in bad situations and you just feel angry and you don't know what to blame, so you blame the entity on a whole. And I'm aware about that. I just like, man, I just can't wait to it becomes easy for men. I just can't wait to. I want it to be easy for both people, for both genders. I want it to be easy for both genders. But right now, men are the like on the wrong end of the spectrum to getting the worst end, the worst deals. And yeah, that's just my observation. That's just my observation. I don't want. I never wanted someone to be shamed and what have you for the choices they make. I do believe in second chances, but the reality is that AI is our counter to feminism. AI is our counter to ridiculous, like, and tell you why AI is going to win, not just against OnlyFans, but like the ridiculous requirements and the ridiculous standards, is because the more they want, the more a typical modern day woman want, is the less she's provided. Typical. There are women that says, once you provide me all the things in the world, I'll give you a lot of things. But those are very few. However, majority of the women who demands that they get everything in the world are usually not willing to do shit. And that in itself makes you less valuable. Literally think about it. If you are not willing to increase your skills, increase your value, working on yourself because you think what you have enough is valuable and worth more than God Himself, I promise you that's how some of these women think. It is like, okay, what happens when I don't need the only thing that you're offering? And even if, like, you can't win, you just can't win. You just can't win. And really and truly, it is sad. It is. I don't want it to be like this. I don't want to. I miss the old days. I miss the old days. I miss chivalry. I miss romance. I miss the poem days, the handwritten letter days, um, just the fact a woman like could hug you and you just feel better. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Thank you for listening to another episode. Subscribe, like, and comment from if you like the video. Tell us in the comments what topics you want to hear about. And thank you for listening. And please subscribe.